Hi. The 5.7-liter Hemi V-8 under the 2015 Dodge Charger RT's hood is fantastically torquey and mated with an excellent 8-speed automatic transmission. Uconnect infotainment is well organized, easy to use and fairly responsive to inputs. Super Track Pak upgrades give the driver control over the vehicle's driving characteristics and easy performance monitoring. The powerful and stealthy 2015 Dodge Charger RT lives in the shadow of the more powerful Scat Pack and SRT 392 models further up the lineup, despite the fact that its own 370 horsepower V8 is nothing to thumb a nose at. Leave it to muscle car fans to think that too much power still isn't enough, though not as attention-grabbing as its more powerful siblings, the 2015 Dodge Charger RT Road and Amp. Track is the Goldilocks of the available trims, blending plenty of performance with a high level of creature comfort and value. Even with its premium Phantom Black Tri-Coat Pearl paint and optional 20-inch forged aluminum classic-style wheels, the Charger RT's exterior design is a bit more anonymous-looking than the SRT and Hellcat models, lacking a dramatic hood scoop or a distinct fascia design. In fact, the black paint actually hides some of the RT's aggressiveness, I think. However, under the hood rumbles Dodge's 5.7-liter Hemi V8 engine, good for a peak 370 horsepower and 395 pound-feet of torque. No, it's not a 700 horsepower Hellcat, but 370 ponies are likely still more than the average American driver will know what to do with on public roads. That engine is mated with an 8-speed automatic transmission putting power to the rear wheels. The Autobox is the only transmission option available for the Charger, but, as we've seen time and time again, it's a good one. The engine features the automaker's multiple displacement system, MDS, that allows it to operate in a 4-cylinder mode during low-load, cruising situations to aid fuel economy. Save for a small icon that lights up on the fuel economy display, I didn't even notice the cylinder deactivation tech at work. The V8 rankines per ton nets an EPA estimated 16 city and 25 highway mpg, though I averaged over 20 mpg during my week of heavy-footed motoring. Still, those aren't great numbers for a modern sports sedan. SE and SXT models with a smaller 3.6-liter V6 can be had with Dodge's all-wheel drive system, but the V8 rankines per ton and above are purely rear-drive affairs. Our example is an RT Road and Amp Track model. I always understood that RT abbreviated Road Track, which makes this Road Track Road and Amp Track designations seem a bit redundant and awkward to me. The upgrades to the Road and Amp Track package aren't awkward at all and integrate nicely into the Charger's sports sedan mission. Where the hardware is concerned, the Road and Amp Track gains a sportier suspension tune than the SEs and SXTs you'll see in your local rental fleet and heavy-duty brakes that are more resistant to fade. The RT and T also gains some software smarts in the form of its Uconnect Super Track Pak options, a collection of new touchscreen configurable settings that allow the driver to tweak the settings of the sport and normal mode's performance. The Super Track Pak also adds launch control and a 3-mode sports stability control system to the performance mix, making this muscly sedan's characteristics almost as tweakable as a high-performance Audi. Meanwhile, in the instrument cluster, the Charger gains a set of performance pages digital gauges that all the driver to track lap, quarter mile, 0 to 60 times and monitor braking performance and G-forces. The RT Road and Amp Track's performance could be summed up in just 3 words: burnouts on demand. The Charger RT will smoke its rubber at a moment's notice with its immediately available torque. The RT excels at straight-line performance, even when you don't really want it to. In fact, I found it tricky to not rock it away from every stop, tires squealing with glee. The accelerator pedal is so sensitive, perhaps too sensitive, if you ask me, and the V8's torque is never more than the slightest toe touch away. I found myself sometimes wishing for a little less tipping when daily driving and more distinction between the normal and sport driving modes. Oddly, I didn't run into this issue with the 700-plus horsepower Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat, which had a much easier to modulate throttle despite being massively overpowered. Thanks for likes and subscriptions.